Hi guys, my name is Tasia and I'm an account development representative for Ballseed ColorLink. Today I'm going to walk you through how to utilize your rebooking report. So this is a report that's typically sent to you probably once, maybe twice a year by your sales rep. It is a report that is ran to recap your purchase history for a certain time period and so that you can use this information to plan and place your order for the upcoming season. So in this example, this report was ran for the following 12 months, and we're just going to do a quick overview of the important columns and how you can utilize this report. So firstly, this is probably going to come to you in an Excel document. The first tab, if you have one, is going to be a cover sheet. It's going to have a couple auto-generated numbers just reflecting how the report was ran. Then down here at the bottom, we can click the Rebooking tab to access the report itself. Now, one disclaimer that I like to add in here is that this report has many different filters. So I just picked a common form or common way that this report is typically ran. You might see fewer or more columns in your actual report you saw from your sales rep. If this is the case and you don't like how your report came out, please contact your sales rep and ask them to run it in a different format for you. I'm sure they would be happy to do so. So I'm going to only hit on what I believe are the most important columns and notes for this report. So over on the far left, we're going to start here on ship date / ship week. So this is going to tell you when the product shipped. So in this case, March 7th, otherwise known as week 10. Then you're also here going to see the supplier that the order was shipped from. So you can see in this customer's rebooking report, they received 3 orders the week of March 7th from Walters, Emerald Coast, and Tagawa. You'll also know that these are kind of divided by this thick gray bar down here. Now the next column is variety. This is the exact plant that you ordered. One note that I like to make is that if you see this DSC with an asterisk, that means that variety was discontinued. So talk to your sales rep about finding a suitable substitute. Then jumping on to the next column, this is the size that you ordered the product from. Product in, I should say, sorry. So it might be a liner 50, liner 72, it might be a bundle of bare root size 1. So this is the size you ordered the product. And then I'm going to jump over here to PO number and reference number. So PO number is something you may or may not utilize. Reference number is something that we highly encourage you note when you place an order. So there is a little reference field when you are on the final screen to place an order. And here's where you can put in a really quick note about what the order was placed for. So a lot of times, sometimes a customer gets in multiple orders for different basket crops. And so sometimes it's really nice to designate, okay, this is basket 1, or in this customer's case, this is their first perennial order of the season, so we put in perennial 1 as the reference note. This makes things incredibly easy when you are searching WebTrack in the View Change Order screen to find the specific order you're looking for if you have a reference in here in this field. You can see the order number in the next column, and then also something very important that I like to touch on is tag ratio. So you can see here this 1-to-1 vendor standard tag ratio. 1-to-1 represents or means that you will receive 1 tag per 1 plant that you ordered. So you always need to think, okay, it's 1 tag per how many plants. So if this were to say 1-to-3, that means you would receive 1 tag per 3 plants. 1-to-4 means you would receive 1 tag per 4 plants that you ordered. Now, if you see a 1-to-0 ratio, or if you see this note here, tag NA from Ball, that means you will not be receiving tags for that particular plant. So that's something that's nice to have in this report because it can help you create your list of the tags that you need to order for the upcoming season if you like to have tags for every single plant. And then I'm going to jump over and let's look at this reason for rejection column. So this, if there is a note next to a plant, we'll come down here to back ordered. This means you did not receive this item. So typically we'll add in a reason here in this reason for rejection column. In this case, the item was back ordered. The customer decided that they didn't want to wait to get it, so we went ahead and canceled it from their order. So you will also see that the number still appears, at least in this report, of how many plants you originally ordered. Your sales rep might indicate this by changing the number to red, or up here you might see that the number is also still black. Just know that if you see a note in the reason for rejection column, that means you did not receive the quantity listed next to it. So then up here at the top, the this year column reflects everything you ordered in the time frame that this report was ran. So in this case, the week of March 7th last year, this customer received this much of these particular plants. Now, what you can utilize is this green column here at the end is a great way to enter in how many plants you would like to receive for next year. So a lot of times when someone places their order for the following season, we like to say that it tends to be about 80% similar from what they ordered the previous year. Not always, but that tends to be the case. So a lot of times people rebook the same product that they've ordered in the past. So this is a great way to just note, like here at the top, I had started filling in notes. Say this Dicentra Pink Diamond, it sold really well. So instead of 20, you want 40 for next year. Maybe this Dicentra Alba didn't sell as well, so you're going to enter a 0. And so if you fill out this report and send it back to your sales rep, it makes it incredibly easy to enter the order for you. And I will say, if you're doing this instead of sending them a handwritten note, it also helps prevent the chances of error when entering these orders, because we can quickly take the spreadsheet, upload it to WebTrack, and get your order placed. Now, if you would like to order additional things, maybe you want to add a bunch of new varieties to what you're getting next season, then you can do one of a few things. You can come over here to the far left and you can actually insert columns. Say you saw something in the Walters catalog that you loved or you just had to have and you knew you wanted to add it to this order. You could come in here and type in the name of the plant. Just make sure you also kind of tell us what size tray or bare root you would like it in, and then also the quantity that you're looking for. Additionally, if it's easier for you, you can also make a separate note on a separate tab or write a list of any plant material that you would like to add to your order that is not currently in this report, and we would be happy to help you with that. So I hope this was a quick recap. I apologize it was kind of fast, but here is everything you should need to know about the rebooking report. Reach out to your rep if you have any other specific questions, need the report ran differently, and we would be happy to help you. Thank you and have a good day.